I have been tagged a bunch in this video. So first of all, congratulations, you guys. That's amazing. I'm so glad that you're thinking about this and making a plan for this now because that will make a huge difference. So in their video, they explain 3 different ways to raise bilingual children. The first one, and in my opinion, this is kind of a common misconception, but it is widely viewed as the best bilingual parenting method. It's one parent, one language. And this is where each parent speaks one language with the kid. So for example, if we were to do this method, it would be I speak English to the kids and my husband only speaks French. And I'm not saying that this is a bad method. I just think that it's kind of talked about as a one size fits all or like the absolute best or the only way to raise bilingual kids. That is certainly what I thought when I first started having kids. It was the method actually that we used for the first year, and it wasn't until a year into my parenting journey that I realized that I could do it differently. Another method, and this is the one that we use, although a little bit different, and I'll explain what I mean. This is minority language at home. So this is where you use the minority language. So for us, that's French because we live in the United States at home, and then the majority language in the community. Now we use this method, although we use French pretty much everywhere, no matter where we are, not just at home. So that's how we do it a little bit differently because I don't really see the point of using English outside of the home. I think that supporting the minority language as much as possible is the most important thing, and they still get tons of English. Another method is kind of a time and place method where you use certain languages in certain contexts. It is a method that I recommend a lot to people who want to raise bilingual kids or wanted to, but didn't start right away and now maybe feel like it's too late, because I think this is a really great way to kind of ease into it. So like, for example, using the minority language always at mealtime. I have a good friend who uses Spanish when she's getting her kids ready for the day. And even though I've never used this method, the reason I like it so much is because it just normalizes the language. That's really why all of the methods are good, is that it gives you a way to make the language normal. That's the biggest thing. However you can make using the language normal is going to be the best method for you and your family. So whether it's just normal that mom speaks English and dad speaks French, or whether it's just normal to speak French as a family, like in our case, or whether it's normal to speak French at breakfast or on the drive to school or whatever, as long as it's becoming normal, to me, that's the best way to support the minority language long term. What about you? What method do you think sounds like the best for your family? What method do you use? What method have you tried? Let me know your thoughts.